Hello everyone and welcome to another random game today. I am Andrew and today we are playing Bart versus the Space Mutants for the NES. Someone actually requested that I should do a video of this game, and considering it's a game that I actually really like, and I was definitely planning on doing a video of it eventually anyway, I figured, hey, why not? So yeah, here we go. This is actually one of the original games that my parents had for the NES when I was born, so I actually grew up with this game. And I have to say, it's actually a pretty solid platformer. I mean, some of the Simpsons games have a pretty bad reputation. There's some pretty bad ones, like Bart versus the World and Bart's Nightmare. But I actually really like this one. It's a pretty good platformer. The levels are actually pretty neat. There's actually some pretty tricky platforming that goes on. Sometimes the controls are kind of questionable and things like that. But yeah, anyway, so the story here is aliens have come to invade Earth, and they've taken over some humans. And they're trying to build this weapon to destroy Earth, and in order to complete this weapon, they need certain ingredients. So for example, in the first level, the ingredient that they need is purple objects. So in order to stop them from getting their hands on them, what you need to do is you need to turn everything that's purple into a different color so that they can't use it for their machine. And there'll be different things to find in each level. Like the second level, they need hats for the machine since the purple things doesn't work, so you have to get as many hats as you can. But anyway, enough talking. So here we go. It's a pretty solid platformer, like I said. The only thing I don't like is that instead of the B button being run, because I mean there's items in this game that you're going to use with the B button, holding A is run. So that requires you to jump, and then you kind of have to hold A, and you can't jump while you're running. But I know that there is a way to kind of get a running jump, and as you can see, there's a Krusty the clown head up there, and that counts as an extra life. We can bounce on this thing, but I don't remember exactly how running and jumping works. Okay, so this guy here, this is a good example. And I missed him. If you press start, as you see we have X-ray specs down there. If you press start, that will let Bart use his X-ray specs, and that will let you see if humans are aliens or not. As you saw, that one was an alien, so if I had jumped on him, I would have gotten a letter to go with Maggie there. Yeah, there we go. They kind of did the running and jump there. We would have got a letter from Maggie at the bottom. And once you spell her name, she will help you out with the boss. Every level, it's a different character of the family that will help you if you complete their name. Like this level, it's Maggie. The next level, it's Marge. But anyway, here we have a spray can. And what we want to do with this is, like I said, we want to turn purple things into a different color. So we can turn them red and orange. So as you saw, B uses the spray can. If you look on the bottom right, there's actually an amount for this. So we can't just go around wasting it. Although there will be places to pick up more spray paint cans in case we run out. As you see, next to the X-ray specs picture down there, it says goals, 22. That means we still need to turn 22 more purple objects into a different color before we're able to get to the boss. So you can't fight the boss until you complete all of the goals. So that guy's a real guy, so you don't want to do anything to him. Alright, so pressing select lets you scroll through different items. As you see, pause is an item. Because pressing start uses like the X-ray specs or the coins, so the only way to pause is to scroll through the different things until you come across pause. So that's kind of annoying. But anyway, if we use a coin with the phone, we will actually call Moe's Tavern, as you saw we just passed. And that is the phone. Why? Like, even when I'm calling in the game, the phone rings. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Is Isabel there? Who? Isabel, last name ringing. Can't believe the phone just rang. It's still ringing. Hold on, Isabel ringing. Hey guys, Isabel ringing. Yes, it is. My phone is ringing again. So yeah, that's supposed to be like back when back a long time ago in the show, when Bart used to make prank calls to Moe all the time, and they were usually a bit ruder and stuff. Although they kind of had to dumb it down for the NES game, I guess. So anyway, as you saw, some guy who was apparently supposed to be Moe came out, and I spray painted his shirt. And that counted as one of the goals. So anyway, we can drop the towels or whatever it's supposed to be stuck on there. So I get those guys. I don't remember which way does the extra life come out. Yeah, awesome. So as you see, 5 lives down there now. Very good. I believe we got everything here. Although I'm going to go across the top. Yeah, I've been explaining a lot of things, although hopefully now we can kind of just go on with the game. So there we go, our first letter. As you see, down there we have M now. I believe this is a B, yeah. So you can jump at bushes, and sometimes items will come out, although sometimes B's come out too. It's actually been quite a while since I played this game. So yeah, there's coins. Coins will be used for different things. You actually don't need too many of them. They're used to buy a few things in this level, and then they're used again in like the 3rd level. But they're not used too much, really. Let's see, you. Get another letter there. And it's ringing again. I can't believe this. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to completely destroy that phone someday, but until that day, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. I've gone over this a million times, but anyway, as I was saying, you can buy things. So you have a key and the wrench, and you only need one of each of these. Some items you might actually want to buy more than one. The key, I'll explain that a bit later, but the wrench, we can actually use that right now, is if we select the wrench, it will allow us to use the wrench on the fire hydrant, which will take off the purple paint, and that will count as a goal there. So anyway, let's get back to the X-ray glasses there. Lots of scrolling through items. We can spray paint this flower pot. And there's something I want to check here. I'm pretty sure I'm not just crazy. Now let me see. I'm pretty sure that there's something pretty funky over there. And let's see, how do you get a running jump? Okay, put on the X-ray glasses, press down. Oh, and I wanted to take off the glasses. I have no idea what that is. I'm pretty sure it just gave me an extra life, but it looks really weird. I'm pretty sure it's just letters, like, kind of like the letters represent what object it is in the game. Like, it's really weird. But yeah, anyway, stand on that grass, press down. I actually don't know if you have to have the glasses on or not, but that's just a really crazy secret I found when I was a kid. And there's actually another one in the mall level, which is the next level, if we ever get there, because I'm talking so much. Want to buy cherry bomb? Sure, yeah, we will buy a few of these. I actually don't remember how many you need. We're actually going to want quite a few of these. Rockets will be used a bit later in the level. Anyway, here we go. Another letter for Maggie. We have Mag now. So we can kind of spray this thing here. And yeah, of course, aliens are the main enemy in the game. As you see, beside Maggie down there, there's two Bart heads right next to where it says X-ray. And each of those represents a hit. So if you get hit twice, you're dead. And there's no way to get hits back. Alright, let's see. Interesting thing about this. The whistle, I actually don't exactly remember what that does. The magnet's a weird item. I actually don't know what it does either. And what I do know, that not all of your items carry on from level to level. So say, yeah, so if you're in the air and then you press B, you kind of do a farther jump. Okay, I'm getting used to that again. But some, like, your items don't carry on, like, level to level. So, like, for example, the wrench won't carry on to the next level. How do you get this again? Maybe if I stand down here? Yeah, that's better. Like, the wrench won't carry on, the key won't carry on, but the magnet, strangely, it does carry on to the third level, so I'm guessing it probably has some kind of use there, although I'm not entirely sure what it is. So anyway, as you saw, we just got that there. How do we get that one? That flower. Oh yeah, so we can kind of go up here. Yeah, just talking about random things, because I mean, I haven't played this game in a while, and there's actually quite a few things to explain about this game. But as you see, we only have 10 goals left to do. Like, if you get, like, every single thing, there's more than just the amount that it says. So there's probably, like, usually somewhere around 5 to 10 more than what you actually have to get in order to beat the game. So we can't go in these stores now. This one here, I want to go up there and get that flower pot, so that wasn't too bad. And then here, if we use one of the cherry bombs we bought, it will, there we go, yeah, we'll send it that bird. And yeah, we can move on. Let's see, are you an alien? Yes, you are. So we have Mag still. Is this a coin or a bee? That's a coin. Cool. Alright, keep off the grass. We're going to walk on that grass. And we get the purple police officer to show up. And why aren't you using the spray gun? There you go. Or not the spray gun. The spray paint. There we go. Alright, next thing. We have a bird up there. A purple bird on Jeremiah Springfield. So we're going to use one of those rockets that we bought. And then you kind of just run into it. And it shoots it at the bird. And that was a perfect shot. I actually don't usually get that so quickly. Good job, young Simpson. Remember, victory comes to those who get ahead. And that is a reference to a Jeremiah an item in this game, which is basically a Jeremiah Springfield head. And when you get that, it actually makes you invincible. So it's kind of like your star in Super Mario Brothers. And I took my first hit there, which isn't so great. Strategy here is usually just stay at the top so that you only have to jump over the blue ones. I needed that life. I would have liked to have gotten in anyway. In this part here, I don't really stay towards the top and jump over this guy when he gets near me. And jump over any aliens that are in my way. And then, yeah, that was the skateboarding part of the level. That's like the only time you actually ride a skateboard in the whole game. And we're almost at the end. We only have 5 more goals to get. Although there's actually quite a bit of level left. We're about just over halfway, I would say. Anyways, this guy an alien? No, he's not. Anyway, we need a bottle rocket here. Hit the sign. Barney's bowling. I mean, there's a lot of things in the show you don't see too much anymore. I mean, you don't see Barney. You don't see a lot of the good jokes. Now, all they do in The Simpsons these days is they make, like, jokes about the iPod and other things that are, like, happening in culture. But, I mean, it was funny when the stories were really original. And overall, it was just a really good show, but overall, I think it's lost most of what made it good these days. I don't know, I don't watch it too much anymore. And that hit me so bad! And I didn't get hit, which I'm perfectly fine with. Anyway, let's see, more items here. Whoa, more coins! Like I said, we're not going to need them too much anymore, but yeah, anyway, we spelt Maggie there, so we should be good for the boss now. There's the Quickie Mart, looks nothing like it does in the show. Let's see, we have this guy here. Let's spray that. Got some points, so we got that one, and that one. And to get the last few goals, we're going to use the bottle rocket on these tinted windows. So one left. I mean, considering that we've been getting every single one, there's actually not as many extras as I thought, because we're like right at the end of the level now. Let's see here. So if we do this, we got that. So that's saying move to the right to get to the boss now, because we have enough goals. If we use the key here, it'll take us back to Moe's. I'm actually not sure what sense that makes. Why using the key on the retirement home takes you to Moe's, I have no idea. And then using the key again on this door takes you back to the retirement home. Don't ask me why that makes any sense in the slightest. I'm guessing maybe there's like a secret underground passage from the retirement home. I didn't even touch that! Although I guess that's getting me back from I like clearly touched the B earlier and it didn't count. But yeah, I mean, I guess like the seniors like have like a secret passage that takes them to Moe's or something. And that's why using the key there works. I'm not really gonna try to make any more sense of it than that. But anyway, so kind of got pushed back because I got hit even though I didn't really. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of the level right there. We don't have any more goals to get. Although you can still get them because they give you points. But anyway, 6 lives, so not doing too bad. First level is actually quite simple. The game gets much harder from here. There's some very, very picky platforming, especially in the second level. And the fourth level too. I mean, it just, it doesn't get any easier, that's for sure. See you, still get some points, why not? And yeah, here is the first boss. And I always guessed, like, is that supposed to be Nelson? Like, I mean, I know that palettes are limited on the NES and stuff like that, and that sprites can only have 4 colors, and one of them being transparency. So, I mean, I'm guessing that they tried to make that Nelson, and I suck! What the heck was that? Luckily we start right here. I'm usually much better at this boss, like I said, I haven't played in a while. Like, and there's other people from the show who are the bosses too, like Sideshow Bob, and other people who are bad guys in the show. I'm pretty sure the second level is the babysitting bandit from like one of the episodes in the first season that no one probably has ever seen, because like unless you actually watched Simpsons back then. Even though I played this game like before I was even 5 years old, I didn't start watching Simpsons until like grade 6. Because like I said, my parents just had this game. I mean, it's a great game even if you don't know anything about the Simpsons. Level complete! So yeah, like I said, there's the first level there. And now, we have to collect hats, as I said some point a long time ago. We have another plan. Our machine will now accept the new ingredient, hats. Go to the, I'm guessing the Springfield shopping mall and collect them all. We must not fail. So yeah, and then as you see, it's just going to be a new ingredient. And there's 5 levels, and I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but they get much longer and much more difficult. And yeah, so in this level, as soon as it disappears, we have to spell Marge, and this is actually very easy to do. This is not a hard level for collecting like the hats and for collecting the letters, because I mean, people are always coming out of the stores, and a whole bunch of people are wearing hats, so overall, very easy. And there you go, in less than a minute I spelt Marge. I mean, not every person is an alien, but sometimes they are, and I just got lucky there. So as you saw, we avoided what I always called like lifesavers there, and here we have like plastic bags for some reason, or paper bags. Everything's going rampant in this shopping mall, it's just completely bizarre. And here is some of that platforming, that nasty, nasty platforming I was talking about. I mean, that is wet cement there, so I mean, your first instinct, since you probably don't know that, would be to just walk on it, so you're already losing a life from that. I mean, like, it's very precise, and overall, the landings are kind of slippery. So, like, yeah, see, it looked like I actually landed on that, but unless both feet land on it, it doesn't count. So, yeah, the platforming in this game can be kind of picky, and especially, like, starting now, and even, especially even more in later levels, platforming is very demanding, and there's lots of precise jumps you need to make. So, overall, it's not so great. So yeah, we're jumping on chocolate bars there, and now we have rotating lollipops that you can only stand on when they are perfectly horizontal, and luckily they stop spinning while you're standing on them, so it's not like you have a time limit to get off them. And there we go! And luckily, the game is pretty generous with extra lives. So I mean, it's not too bad, but still, it's not the easiest game. And I mean, there's a hat there, so you could kind of risk it and jump, but it's very scary. And then we have, like, I guess candy canes here, or it's always like kind of like the thing outside of a barbershop. I have no idea, but luckily we made that, and we're just about to hit a mini boss, because this level has a whole bunch of mini bosses. It's not this guy, I believe. No. Anyway, you have to jump on him 3 times, because as you can see, he's an alien. It looks like Principal Skinner. I mean, he's not really an alien, but I'm not really sure what they were trying to do with that. But anyway, is there anything in there? Nope. And there's an escalator, but if we jump off, we can get that hat, and then we can go up to the next floor. Yeah, there's 3 floors to the mall, and the first 2 have mini bosses at the end, and then the real boss is at the end of the 3rd floor. Anyway, so yeah, each floor kind of has a theme. So this theme is this floor's theme. It's kind of like the shoe floor. And like, I don't really know what the last floor was. Candy? And plastic bags. I have no idea. And I so missed that. I didn't even touch it. It wasn't worth dying to get that 1 hat. So yeah, 4 lives. I don't think you get a 0 in this game, which isn't too great. And that was cheap, because she was right where I had to land. And there's nothing I can really do about it. And you have, like, the tiptoeing shoes, or the ballerina shoes, or whatever they're called. And you have a coin there, and that was really close. That was way too close. I always thought that these were like chainsaws when I was a kid. Like, what kind of shoe is that? Like, soccer shoe? I have no idea. Anyway, let's run under. And luckily, like I said, pretty nice when it comes to extra lives. And that looked like a chainsaw. Like, I don't really get what it's supposed to be. I mean, like, cleats or something maybe? Whoa! Yeah, and we have the boots that kind of rip off Thwomps from Super Mario Bros. And I believe they stun you when you hit the ground. So you kind of want to be in the air so you don't lose mobility. Let's see, so we have that. We have a cowboy hat. Nah! Whoa, okay, I don't really need any more letters, so I'm not too worried about if people are aliens. And coins really aren't too, like, significant anymore, so it doesn't really matter that I'm finding so many. You'd think that there would be things to buy in the mall, but I don't believe there are. Unless you can actually go in one of these stores, because I'm not trying every single one. So here's one other thing I know. You hit it, and it becomes an AW. I think that one only happens when you have the X-ray glasses on. But yeah, that's always been really bizarre to me too. So there's that, and then there's the one in the first level I showed too. Anyway, we have fireman hat and a football helmet. So 9 goals left to go in this level. We're not doing too bad, although I know things get a lot worse here. Let's see. Yeah, luckily we shouldn't have any problem reaching our goal of 7 more hats. Let's see, is there a coin in this one? Yeah, there's always coins. And it's not worth taking a hit to get coins, because they're so insignificant. I'm tempted to just leave a few of them, especially since if you just wait, people will eventually come out of the stores who are wearing hats. So I don't think there's really any issue of not having enough. Yeah, this floor is all about magic tricks. So we see, as you see here, there's a guy who is cut in half in a box, and there's going to be other things like rabbits jumping out of hats, although you can actually pick up these hats. Since, yeah, we're trying to find hats. And oh, that was my last hit? I completely forgot that I didn't have an extra hit there. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we're in the clear for hats, so I shouldn't really be risking my life to pick up any more. Although, I'm still tempted to get this one just because. Ugh! That was just my stupidity. I really shouldn't have done that. Whoa! Okay, let's see here. So we have Mr. Jumping Man in the box. Keep going, keep going. But yeah, I mean, I'll always watch Simpsons if it's like on TV still, and it's one of the old good ones. I don't watch too much TV these days, but still, it's really good to watch sometimes. Just, I mean, the old ones, just, I'm always laughing at them. Let's see, 2 more hats. This could do it right here. There we go. Almost done. So actually, is there another mini-boss? Or, I don't know. So there's like a magic handkerchief. No, I ran right into it. Movement is kind of slippery. So I mean, like, it is sometimes hard to stop. Like, and land perfect. Whoa, what? Did I just blank out for a second, or did I get shot back somehow? That's kind of bizarre if I did. I'll definitely have to go back and watch the footage later to see what the heck happened there, but anyway. Yeah, that just happened. So anyway, almost done this level, but as you see, levels definitely get longer. They get more difficult, more enemies, more tricks to stop you in your path. Especially now we have like introduction of holes in or like in the form of the wet cement, where it's like a one-hit kill if you fall into it. And every level from now on has things like that. Like the next level has like massive pits. The 4th level has stuff like that, and the 5th level too, I believe. And I didn't even know that guy was an alien, so I actually didn't mean to jump on him. And it kind of threw me into that handkerchief. Alright, so here we see we have to balance on magic wands, which isn't so great. And yeah, like, you have to have both feet on there, you're completely missing. And luckily there's a nice checkpoint here, so we start right in front of the magic wands. So I'm definitely not going to be complaining about that. There we go. I know sometimes you can get a Jebediah Springfield head to fall down, and that would give you invincibility for this part, which is actually quite nice to have. Since jumping through those rings isn't always the easiest thing to do. Anyway, just avoiding some magic wands. We don't need any more hats. And what is the best way to tackle this? Ah! Right in the eye. That would hurt. Is there another mini-boss? Okay, there actually is a third mini-boss. I was wrong. No! He threw a card at me! Like, sliced me, like sliced my throat. No. Anyway, so let's see. I want to at least beat this level. I mean, we have 2 lives left. Overall, the main boss of this level is not hard, and I kind of just made that dumb mistake on that mini-boss there. Because, yeah, I was wrong. There's actually 3 mini-bosses, and then as soon as you go up the next escalator, you're at the final boss of this level. Okay, good. So I beat that this time, so at least we'll have an extra hit. And yeah, here we go. I love how it's like the death music just repeated over and over and over. There we go. And another hat there. And yeah, there we go. So just about done this level. Let's see if I can beat the boss in 1 hit. I mean, sorry, with only 1 hit left. So yeah, up here we're gonna have Marge at the top, and she will be dropping. Yeah, she'll be. Let's see, how does it go? She'll be taking away some of the suitcases that the babysitter bandit is dropping on us. So it will give us like a little bit less to worry about. But you do need the suitcases to kind of shoot back up at her, so that you can what's it called? So you can hit her with them. And there you go. Overall, the boss is very simple. And that is the 2nd level. So 2 down, 3 to go, and there's no way that we're getting through them all. But actually, there actually are some pretty decent opportunities in the next level to earn lives, and you will see why as soon as we get there. Swearing! That little human Bart has done it again. So now it is balloons in Krusty Land. And yeah, basically, we have to do everything in our power to stop them. So, as you probably noticed, there was no weapon in the last level. Like, the first level we had the spray paint can. In this level, we're actually going to get a cool slingshot, which will help us destroy something. So if we press up here, we can play a game. So basically hit 3 in a row. So if we hit 1, hit 2, and if you win, you get an extra life. So this actually is a pretty good reason to have coins, so that you can try these games a few times. Anyway, you win! And I believe that after you play it once, you can't play it again. You've already won, yeah, so but there's a few games here, so at least if you win them all, you will get quite a few lives. Pick a number, win 5 coins. So let's see. So I guess you don't get an extra life for this one, but it is just a way to gamble and get more coins. Let's see. Is this guy an alien? Yeah, so we're going to want to spell Lisa in this level. Luckily, it's only 4 letters long, so it's not so bad. Lucky number 7. Give it one more shot. I mean, we don't really need to win any more coins. Oh, that's so lame. Let's see, is this guy an alien? Another guy that looks like Skinner? Who knows? So anyway, we still have 11 coins, so it's not really a big deal. Maybe the magnet, like... I don't really know what the magnet does. I mean, I don't think it's possible to use it here. Like, I really don't know. Like, maybe I don't know what the magnet's for. Hey, and I won anyway! Very nice! Maybe because, like, maybe the magnet did do something. I have no idea. I should really look that up. And you do get an extra life, so it completely was worth playing it again. Hit 3 red balloons to win... why does it say win 5 coins? You win an extra life. That is not 5 coins. Yeah! I am the best at circus games. I actually don't go to many carnivals, although, I mean, things like hit the balloons, I am actually pretty accurate when it comes to things like that. So I'm actually not too bad. But I mean, of course, video game is nothing like real life. Score 100. Wait! That hurt me? What the heck was that? Anyway, we have like 10 seconds here to get a few points. And, there we go! Nothing too hard about that. Whoa, I almost jumped on him. Because I was assuming it was going to be an alien, but it wasn't. So yeah, balloons. 28 more to go. We have a guy throwing bombs at us. Not really that nice. I mean, just wanted to have a nice day at Krusty Land. Stop hurting me. Anyway, here we have the slingshot. And I got it as I ran into that guy. And the slingshot As you can see at the bottom right, we have ammo for it, and it will let you shoot enemies and also shoot balloons from a distance. So we don't really need to worry about it for this guy, since if we just wait here, we'll get it. Anyway, what we want to do here is we want to climb all the way to the top of this thing, and we're going to want to land. Oh no, that sucked. We're going to want to jump from the very top and land right there. And we get coins, and we also get a Jebediah head right here, so we have an invincibility, and there's a balloon up there, although I'm not too worried about it right now. Anyway, let's see, so, darn, I want the balloons. Get that one. Don't want to lose my invincibility. Ah, that sucked. No! Luckily, 6 lives left. Where do I start? All the way back, but not all the way back here. Yeah, and you can't really run forward in this level, because those guys kind of just run out of nowhere and come at you, and you never know when they're going to do that. So let's not blow a whole bunch of lives here, because I would like to get as far as possible. Those guys are fast. Let's see here. Whoa! For some reason I was trying to jump and grab the ladder at the same time, like grab the ladder while I was in the air. I don't, like, no. Hey, really, Andrew, like, after like the 16th time, I think you should know that there is like a guy there. Like, does that do anything? Show... I don't really know if jumping in that water does anything or not. Anyway, let's not die anymore. So I was doing really well until it's like, kind of, man, this one part. Let's just not run. How about that? And, I didn't mean to jump on him, but I did. Anyway, let's see. So I got that. Jumped over that guy, slowly going forward. Yeah, it sucks when you're doing really well in the game, and you kind of completely bloat it just like one part. I should be able to shoot a ball at this, right? Yeah, there we go. I really don't know what that does. I mean, I guess that just kills him, so he won't be bothering me anymore. Anyway, Lise. Almost spelled Lisa. And there's another slingshot up here, so there we go. It doesn't refill the ammo on the right, although once we run out, the new one will start. So we have Sideshow Bob's Funhouse, and I want this guy. I said I want this guy. There we go. Don't get hit by that. And one more balloon to get before we go inside the funhouse. Can you get all... and you open all the dizzy doors. So you press B, and it opens, so like, it closes the one that you do, but it opens some other ones. But anyway, that was quite simple. You only get one shot at it. You don't have to complete it. But if you do, you get balloons and stuff, just as you saw. Anyway, how does this work again? I should completely forget. Yeah, okay. Okay. So you kind of have to jump when the air is blowing out of the pipes to kind of give you some extra distance. No! Close, but not quite. Yeah, luckily we have a checkpoint here. Okay. So yeah, the air comes up. We kind of need the... this one, it doesn't really matter. Because, I mean, you can... it's pretty easy to just jump anyway, but this one, you definitely need to time it right. So that you get the... so that you can make it to the other side. Let's see here. And then I run off the edge! 1 life. No! It can't end like this! I really want to make it farther. I don't believe that there's a 0 life in this game. No! The air actually stopped me. Darn it. I know what the best part about this game is? There are no continues, so if you lose, you are right back to the beginning. So, yeah. That is Bart vs. the Space Mutants. I love this game. Like I said, I haven't played it in years, and there was some very, very, very terrible playing near the end there, which really disappoints me, because I was set up to at least beat the 3rd level. If I ended up died like 5 times in one spot, but I am notorious for having bad streaks in video games. I mean, the beginning looks awesome, and then I just get destroyed in like a part that should be easy, but I mean, that's just the story of me playing video games. Anyway, yeah, Bart vs. the Space Mutants, an NES game that I really like, and I highly recommend trying it out if you haven't, because it's a pretty solid platform, platformer, like I said. Unlike a lot of other Simpsons games that are notorious for being really bad. Another good Simpsons game that comes to mind is a Hit and Run for GameCube, GameCube, Xbox, and PS2. I believe it was for all 3 of them. Definitely try that out if you haven't. It's very fun. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but Simpsons style, and it's really crazy, and overall a very, very good game. But yeah, Bart vs. the Space Mutants. Try it out if you haven't. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you next time for something different. So thanks, and see you then.